Yo, people, welcome back to the Chelsea Conversation. Me, Josh, Jack. Hey,
What's
welcome back,
happening?
Jack. Uh, Obviously, as the usuals, like, comment, and subscribe. And watch back our previous episode. Obviously, this is episode 2. But yeah, this episode, we're going to be looking at Tuchel's impact so far and just what we thought about his tenure so far. But before we get onto that, let's start with the Champions League. And Jack, I want to get your thoughts on the Atletico game. Like, what was your thoughts? Do you think it was a tactical masterclass, or do you think we kind of got lucky? What are your thoughts?
I don't think we got lucky in a sense, but I'd say it was. I can't even say it was a smash and grab. Atletico set out what they usually do. But if you score against Atletico and they're just sitting there defending the whole game, they'll have to come out. We beat them basically at their own game.
Mm.
First few minutes, we were really shaky. But as the game went on, we fully grew into it. But I think we deserve the win.
See, when I'm looking at it, yeah, it's a very, very good win. Like, we're going to one of the best sides in Europe. Yeah, obviously they're not at home, but
Yeah.
We're basically away, and obviously we got a 1-0 win. But when you look at it, we have to be honest with ourselves. The game kind of went how it probably would have gone. Like,
Yeah.
setting it aside, Atletico have actually been playing good football in La Liga. Obviously, I think recently they've kind of gone off bad form, so maybe Simeone's like, let me be a bit more solid. And you also got to look at the fact that Chelsea under Tuchel, and maybe in the season in general, but particularly under Tuchel, have been kind of lackluster attacking wise. We haven't really looked like we could break low blocks down that well. You look at it, how many penalties have we scored under Tuchel? Probably like 3.
I think it's 3, maybe 4.
Exactly. So you're seeing that we are very reliant on penalties, etc. We haven't really been good going forward, in my opinion. But obviously, you got to give the credit to Giroud, because that's a world class goal.
That time when that happened, the 2-3 minutes in between it being given, I was just sitting there like, this isn't going to be given. I was just sitting there like, oh, it's happening again, VAR.
Yeah, I was. When it happened, when it went in, I was like, whoa, shit! Like, he just scored a crazy goal, and then you see the replay and you think, oh, he's offside, isn't it? And you know what? The worst part about it was that you felt that was our chance. That was our only chance, and it's gone now. Because let's be honest, I didn't see us scoring in that game. And then somehow they kept waiting and waiting. I was like, what are they waiting for? And then you realize it's because Atletico guys touched it onto Giroud, and Giroud's done the rest, innit? Nah, it's a quality win, though.
This is a great win.
How are you seeing the second leg going, or is it too early to say? Because the second leg's in like 3 weeks.
I'd say it's too early to say. Plus, I think it all depends on if Thiago's back. Because I know he's missing the United game, so that's going to be a big loss. But you obviously want your best defender back for a big game.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say it depends massively on that.
But let's look at this in totality now. Let's look at Tuchel's reign as a whole so far. How would you rate it out of 10? And so I want you to rate it out of 10 and just pick out some of the points that you feel like has improved a lot and what needs to improve, would you say?
I'd give it a 7.5. We've improved massively in terms of defensive area. For once, I never thought I'd be saying this. Marcus Alonso has been not great, but defensively, he's been defensively sound, which I'll give him massive praise for. Same with Rudiger. But when it comes to attacking, we have been, as you say, quite lackluster. But overall, it's been a pretty good start to his reign, and long may it continue.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. 7.5, would I give that? That's quite high. If when we're looking at it, he's obviously made us defensively a lot more solid, and you can see that with the fact that Thiago Silva has not played for the last 4 games, I believe.
Yep.
And we'll gotta give respect to Christensen, and we'll go into that a bit later on. You know that Christensen, Rudiger, and Aspilicueta, and Alonso,
Yeah.
and Hudson-Odoi who's playing wing back. All 5 players like Lampard didn't really use that much. You know, have come in and they've done a decent job. I'm not sold on this Alonso hype. I'm sorry, but you're right. Though defensively,
personally will never be sold on Alonso.
Yeah. But you're right. Defensively, he has been solid. And you know what? We need to talk about this. Yeah. You know, Alonso going forward, he's good going forward. In my opinion, that's the biggest myth ever. He's very good at scoring the odd goal here and there. He's good at free kicks, but if we're actually looking at it, he's probably going back. He's probably better defensively than he is going forward.
Yeah, he pops up in the right place for goals. That's the thing.
Yeah.
His attacking positioning for a wing back / former winger is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets him in the positions to score the chances.
Yeah. But like when I'm looking at what I expect from a wing back, so the ability to beat a man, you know, whip across, you know, the one-touch football, and just generally like to be able to hold the width of your side. Alonso don't do that.
Yeah.
So for me, he's not good going forward. But in the box, I give him his credit. He can find space. He can come up with a good shot. He has got a very good shot on him, and you can say he's got a good free kick on him. But in my opinion, it is a myth that he's good. Like he's a good offensive fullback. I think that's the biggest myth I've ever heard.
Yeah, because his crossing ain't there really.
Mm-hmm.
Just right place, right time most of the time.
For real. But
quality we need a lot more of in our team, actually.
Yeah. But actually, let's get into some of the particular players that would say, improve under Tuchel. Before we go into that, okay, you're finally here. You're finally here, bro.
Yo, wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Fob. Come on.
African time, what can I say?
Yeah, for real. But you know what? Let's reverse and bring your thoughts on it. I want to know what's your thoughts on the Atletico game, and then I want to know your thoughts on Tuchel as well, in total, like what he's done.
Okay, so, I mean, with the Atletico game, I would say, yeah, we played well, but I wouldn't say we were very, very outstanding. I would say it was more like Atletico Madrid were just shit than we were very good.
Can I just say something though?
What?
Atletico did their game plan very well.
Yeah, that's their game plan, I know.
Yeah. Carry on, yeah.
But like, I would say, with that, I would say we did well to like neutralize what they do because that's how they play. Like, they're just, I call Atletico Madrid Burnley with just finesse. They sit back and they will try to counter you. But
they're a Spanish Burnley. I'll take that. Except they can actually win trophies sometimes.
Yeah. But like with that, like you have to say that we did well to stop them from hitting us on the counter attack and stopping Suarez and Felix from doing their thing.
Mm-hmm. And then what's your thoughts on like Tuchel as a whole?
I mean, I can see the improvements in the squad, but I've even said it to you, Josh. The problem I have with it reminds me too much of Sarri in a sense where that sometimes the football can be a bit too slow and I don't know. Like I'd say there's improvements in the way we press, the way we defend. It's a lot more organized rather than just Mason Mount leading the press and everybody follow. I'd say there's positives in that, but maybe in the style of our play is a bit too boring for now anyway.
Mm-hmm. I do hear that. I totally hear that. Yeah, you know what? Let's be honest. Have we actually played like very well in any games? Would you say?
No, not really. No. I don't think have we won by more than 2 goals under Tuchel yet?
I don't think so. You know,
it's just been a slugfest, but we're getting a result, so I can't really complain.
But I would say that's more. Yeah. Wait, go on, Josh.
No, you say because I was going. Yeah,
I'll say in a sense that you could see that as a positive because a problem you can say with the squad is that they really, really lack in confidence.
Yeah.
So and you can see up front that's a problem that we have. Like we don't take our chances and we don't have that like playmaker that can pick a pass. I think that's what stops us from maybe perhaps going to the next level.
You know, you just said something. What? You said we don't have a player to pick out a pass. And you know one of the reasons why?
Why?
We do have players, but one person in particular is taking up that spot. So let's go into and delve into the players that are in particular questions under Tuchel. And you know what? The first player I'm going to bring up is Timo Werner. And now, if I'm talking about him personally, if I speak, I don't care. I'm going to be in trouble because I'm sorry, this guy's taking up a spot.
Why do you say that?
Huh?
Why do you say that?
Bro, he's there to offer and score goals, which he's not doing.
I agree with you.
Outside of that, what does he offer? He's probably technically the worst player in the squad. I'm not even joking. His ball control, his passing is shocking. It is shocking.
Okay,
it's terrible.
Nah, I do agree. Like his technical ability, it maybe needs some work. But like, I'm not even trying to defend Werner. Yeah, I understand he's been quite disappointed this season, but you can make the argument he's been one of the best players since Tuchel's joined, and he has. Wait, you're gonna tell me I'm wrong? You don't think he has been?
He's been alright, but then
you can say that nobody's been outstanding, Josh.
I do agree. Like Kovacic has had some very good games. I'll give it to him. Mount's been here and there. He has shown good bright. I think the back three has been good, but for me, Werner, look, I'm gonna look at things from both sides.
Yeah.
So there's the one side that we don't play to his strength, which I do agree with.
That is true.
Jorginho and Kovacic do not play those balls over the top. Yeah. What we need really is a Fabregas, that guy who's gonna get the ball and ping it over the top. But
even in a sense, you could say that. I mean, I know they're two completely different players, but I think we have that. Something like a Ziyech.
Ziyech can do that. Ziyech just can do that, but he's not playing for some reason. Yeah.
And I feel like the reason why he's not playing is because like the injuries have kind of taken a toll on Ziyech. Like, because before he was injured, you can you could say that he was doing very, very, very well. But I feel like it's just a lack of consistency of like playing games has kind of stagnated his progress.
I do hear that. Definitely. I do hear that. Jack, what's your thoughts on Werner?
I want to agree with you, Josh, but at the same time, since Tuchel's took over, he hasn't been scoring the goals, but his link-up play it's been average. It could be a lot better, aka get a better first touch or any type of touch, but I think he hasn't been the worst since Tuchel's took over.
No, I wouldn't even say he's been the worst. I think if we're looking at in total, even though I really like him a lot, Tammy's probably been the worst because every time he's played under Tuchel, he has failed to impress. But with Werner, my issue is I know you're just a goal scorer. I know outside of that you're pretty average, but it's just like you're not even doing the basics properly. Like every time the ball comes to you, your touch is disgusting. Even when people play balls in behind, did you see the Mason Mount dribble where Mason Mount put it in for him? And his touch was...
his touch was bad. Yeah, I'll give you that. His touch was bad.
I can't, bro. You take out Werner and then you put in a Havertz who can offer you the goal threat as well. I'm taking that. I'm sorry. I have no... This Werner thing of, we got to play him to give him his confidence. You know, I'm all about looking at the player side of things, but I think the best thing for Werner, he might have to be on the bench because, bro, he's at the detriment for the team.
I think off the bench he could do well for a few weeks because he's obviously got the speed. Just late in games, just bring him on and just hope he can do stuff. I'd say give him a bit of a break and make him realize.
Mm-hmm.
But like, Josh, like the thing is, I agree with everything you said. Like his touch is bad, blah blah blah. But like, I still feel like you can see. I know he's been disappointed, but you can see positives. Like, me personally, I know it's annoying for him to miss those chances, but I'd rather him be in an opportunity to have those chances than him not have the opportunity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
At least he's showing positions. Yeah, at least he's showing he's getting in the positions and making the right runs. Like I agree, Werner has been disappointing, but like, even I've said it to you as well, Josh. Like you see, there's so many times, the guy will make a run. Like even I will see it. I can see it from watching the TV. I know it's probably much easier, but it looks like an easy, simple run, and they just never find them.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot where he does make runs in behind, and he hasn't been found. and that's more down to the midfield and their deficiencies of not being able to make those passes. So that's not really on him, and I won't blame that on him as well. And that's a fair thing. But for me, Werner has to come out the team because he's not offering nothing of substance. I'm not for this. We gotta give him confidence. Like as much as I am, but you have to look at the team. The team is the most important thing, and being in a winning team will only increase your confidence and that determination to break into that side. So, in my opinion, he has to come out of the team. But another player that we have to mention, there's a few, but one of them is Christensen. And, people have called him a sissy, people have called him this and that, but hey, he's come into the games. Thiago Silva's been out our best defender, and, Christensen's looked solid. And I feel like we have to give him his dubs. So, David, what's your thoughts on Christensen's form under Tuchel?
So, again, I feel like you're indirecting me because that's what I used to always say. I used to always call him a victim. But I feel like with this system, it does play to his strengths a lot. Because you say a strength Christensen has is he's very good at progressing the ball. And
I think that's cap. He's decent. He's decent. I think it's very, very, very overstated. So he's not overrated. He's overstated. Yeah. He's not. Thiago Silva is what I call an elite ball progressor from deep. Christensen, he's okay. He's decent.
Would you say he's good then? Not Thiago Silva level, but he is good.
He's still quite far away from that.
He gets the job done, is basically.
Yeah, he's okay, but he's not very good.
Okay, I understand. I'll give you that. Yeah. But I feel like even like when he had his best spell at Chelsea before this whole Tuchel resurgence, it was when he was playing with Antonio Conte, with three at the back. So I just feel like this system suits him more because it more or less plays to his strengths and it hides his weaknesses more.
What about you, Jack? What's your thoughts on Christensen's form?
Credit where credit's due. He has been an improvement, but I'd have to agree with David in this formation. It more suits him because when he played in a four at the back, any mistake from him or like when he went down it'd be blown so far out because it's a four at the back. You're missing one of your defenders at that point. I can't remember who it was. Was it in the Champions League this season? When he clashed knees with someone?
Oh, it was against Aston Villa.
That's it.
Yeah.
And he's out of position for the goal.
He's been that's happened a couple of times. Remember FA Cup final? He got was it Bellerin or someone? Someone clattered.
Yeah, Rudiger. So that's why they clattered Rudiger.
Because I remember Christensen was on the floor in it when I can't remember. I think it was Arsenal. Yeah, but
it was Arsenal.
It's happened a couple of times to Christensen.
He's a victim. What can I say?
I mean, there has been truth to that. He has been bullied quite a few times. But another two players, I'm going to just join them up together as Rudiger and Alonso. Alonso, I feel like that guy, he's not that good, but, as I was saying with Jack, he's probably one of those players where people have him mixed up. He's actually not good going forward. When I look at it, he's actually better defensively than he is going forward. Because I really actually see him get beaten like 1v1. If I'm being honest, he doesn't actually get destroyed. But offensively, obviously he can get you goals, but Alonso, I'm not sold on him at all. And then Rudiger, he's been solid. And David, I know your thoughts on Rudiger, but I want to hear what you're going to say.
Wait, can I talk? Do you want to talk about both of them or just Rudiger?
Yeah, talk about both.
So who was the first player again? Alonso.
Alonso.
He is the most overrated player in this Chelsea squad. Me personally, I've said this, yeah. Alonso, you said it as well. Like people have the feeling that he's a very, very, very good goal scorer. That he'll get you goals in his position. But like offensively, as you said, I don't think he's that good. He's too slow. You see him play, he slows down the play too much. I prefer not to talk. I prefer not to talk about Alonso. But like with Rudiger, yes, I know I had my problems with Rudiger. The whole situation with the way Lampard got sacked and all that. But honestly, credit where credit's due. He's been very, very, very good. Like very good. He's been very solid since he's come in. He's got the job done, and yeah, there's no more else to say.
Jack, I think we spoke about Alonso, but what's your
Yeah, we
thoughts on
spoke about
Rudiger?
Alonso.
What's your thoughts on Rudiger?
Obviously, me and Rudiger, along with Alonso, I've never really rated both of them, but Rudiger has improved massively under Tuchel. Personally, I was hating the fact that it was Tomori who left and not Rudiger, but Rudiger's came back in and he's been solid, very solid actually. He had that one mistake against Atletico. Him and Alonso got mixed up in like the 5th minute, and I was like, "Yep, they're back again." But the rest of the match day, he was solid as well. So no complaints on. Actually, back to the Alonso thing. Like me and you were saying, Josh, he has that attacking awareness because he used to be a winger. That's why he gets so many goals. That's the only reason he's getting the goals. He's not a good offensive player. He's just good at positioning.
Essentially, basically, that's facts. What you just said. What other players should we mention? Obviously, everybody talks about Mount, but let's leave the guy alone. We've always known he's done his thing. But players that aren't playing, let's join them up again together as Ziyech and Havertz. What's our thoughts on that one? Jack, what's your thoughts on Ziyech and Werner not playing?
Do you mean Havertz?
Ziyech and Havertz, yeah.
Havertz, it's a tough one. Like, he obviously has a talent, but with him having COVID and stuff, with the way that's been affecting athletes especially, it does something to the body when it comes to athletes. I don't know if it's with like their body fat percentages and stuff, but it seems to hit them a lot harder. So coming back from that would be quite hard. But when he's been on, he hasn't really done much either, to be honest.
Was the Atletico game his first game? I don't think he's
first
played.
game back.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with Ziyech, it's another one. He has the talent, but the injuries are just the niggly injuries he gets. Just keeps him out for too long. That'll stunt any. As David said, it just stagnates him. So unless he gets a massive run of games without an injury, I just can see it being the exact same thing over and over again. Just plays well, gets injured, stagnate, and then it'll just keep going in cycles.
And that's the thing with Ziyech as well. I remember he played against Barnsley. He was atrocious, man.
He was awful.
He was terrible. He was getting dispossessed. He was losing the ball. I was like, yo. And this isn't... And like, I remember Ziyech when we were on that good run. He was so good. And I'm looking at him now. I'm like, wow, like the difference is crazy. It's not even like it was last season. It's been this season as well. It's mad. I know, David, you kind of mentioned about the creativity from those two, but is there any other thoughts you want to talk about them more?
Yeah, like as Jack said, and I've been saying this, for the longest time. COVID, it fucks with you. Like, even remember when Pogba had COVID, you notice when he came back, he was awful.
Yeah. He was giving away a couple pens and stuff.
Yeah, he was awful. People would like attack him, not realizing that COVID is a very, very serious thing. Like, even look at Sadio Mane. You know, Werner has more goals than Mane. I think the Premier League season something like that.
I don't care.
No. The reason why I'm trying to say that, bro, the reason why I'm trying to say that, bro, is because we know Mane to be this world class player. Or from last season especially, he was a world class player. And you notice he had COVID as well. And he's not been the same player from last season.
It's true.
Like, my thing with Havertz is like people are so quick to attack him, saying like, "Oh, he's what do they call it? He's a failure, like he's a flop." And I think personally, you should just give him time because, as Jack said, the talent is there. I just give him time to adapt. And with Ziyech, I guess it's the same thing, like with his injuries, because like it stops him from getting any type of momentum. But I feel like once he's able to be fully fit and have those run of games, we'll see the old Ziyech we saw from the beginning of the season.
Now, let's do this one. So, let's try and pick our best team based on the current formation that Tuchel uses. So, who we would want to include in that team.
So it's like a Is it a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3?
It's like this, isn't it? Wait, let me do this properly.
Mate, move the 9. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
It's like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, it's like this sort of thing. So he has 2 men behind the striker. Yeah. So obviously, I think we can all agree Mendy, innit?
Yep. But I have to say one thing.
Yeah.
When he's played recently, he hasn't
Been shaky.
It's been shaky, but he hasn't been conceding, which is good to see. Because I cannot deal with that man if he's conceding.
Trust me. You talk about Kepa?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. The
You
guy
say-
that
you
won't
say-
be named.
You can say the same thing with Mendy. Mendy has been very shaky, but it's because our defense has been solid. So he hasn't really he hasn't
He
really
had
been exposed.
masks in.
Yeah, I hear that.
Absolves it, yeah.
But he barely faces any shots. I don't remember him really having to do any saves under Tuchel.
That's the thing. But I can say the Atletico Madrid game, he almost gave away a penalty. I'm pretty sure there was another game he made. Was it the Southampton game? He made a bad touch or something like that. I think he did something, but I can't remember. But I'm saying there's been times, especially recently, where he's just done that odd mistake.
Yeah. He has been a bit here and there. Are we having Rudiger? Or
Wait, is it when everybody's fit?
This is the best team when everybody's fit that Tuchel can play under his current formation.
Yeah, Rudiger. I'll put Rudiger.
Yeah, Rudiger.
I just put Rudy. Thiago Silva.
Yep.
That one's. Who's the third centre back?
Wait, with this one, I'm gonna say this one, but it may come across like it don't make sense, but I think it makes perfect sense. Me personally, I put Reece James as the right centre back.
So when we're in possession,
that
he goes
is
as a centre. Okay.
And when we're offensively, he plays as right back. Because
Yeah.
when he plays as wing back, I'm not going to say struggles, but he doesn't play as well.
Because when you're playing with a wing back, because Hakimi's the perfect wing back. He's direct and he can go at a man. James is kind of I wouldn't say he's cultured in the sense, but he's not really a direct sort of winger. He's kind of he likes to be on the ball sort of thing.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's why I think this will work perfectly.
Mm. So we're saying as a right wing back then?
Ndoye. Hudson Ndoye has to be.
That stinks, man. That stinks.
Who would you put there then?
The thing is, can I say about James, it could either be James or Aspie.
Yeah.
Either or that right centre back is definitely a thing. But I'd go Hudson Odoi wing back as well.
Well, do you not like Ndoye, Josh?
Nah, I want him on the left.
Actually, wait, who could you put on the right? That could be a shout, because you could put Pulisic on the right, you put Ndoye on the left. Because I don't want to play Alonso there. I was even going to say Chilwell.
I would have put Chilwell.
But the thing, Chilwell, he doesn't suit the 5 back though.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you guys. I hate the 5 at the back. I don't like it.
I despise it, but it works. That's the thing.
I hate it so much. We need to play 4 at the back.
Definitely, I agree with that. Who's the 2 midfielders?
Billy Gilmore.
Wow.
I wish. I don't know, Kante and Kovacic.
Yeah.
Good.
Credit to Jorginho recently, though, because after he got bullied for his penalties, he's now changed it.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. Who you having as a 3? I have my own idea, but...
Mason Mount, obviously.
Mount has to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, do you want to go, Jack, or should I go?
You can go ahead first.
I don't know.
It's actually quite easy, man.
Maybe Hakim Ziyech. No, actually, Havertz.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, can you put there Ziyech/Havertz? I don't know who I'll play there personally.
Well, why can't you just do a Mount, Ziyech, and then Havertz as a false 9?
It won't work, bro.
Yeah.
You sure?
I know he can play false 9, but I don't think it will work. Because
I can't see Havertz in the Premier League playing as a false 9. It just wouldn't work.
The only reason why I don't say it works because the thing about Ziyech and Mount's game, they don't run in behind.
Yeah.
That's why you need a false 9.
Mount can run in behind.
But he doesn't really do it. Like he doesn't really do it as much as you would like him to.
I think if you told him, he would do it, in my opinion. And I'm guessing Giroud.
Nah, I put Werner there, mate.
What?
That stinks.
I put Werner there
I'd rather
personally.
have Tam back front than Werner.
But you're saying when everybody's at their best, our best team, you're putting Giroud above Werner, bro.
No, I'm not.
At their
I'm not
best,
playing
you have to put Werner, but
That's what I'm saying.
Werner.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm not playing Werner.
Bro, but no,
at your best, it's a Werner one.
it's the Werner, bro. At your best. You said at your best.
Now, it's basically a confidence thing. If
Wait,
they
why
have
do you
no
put
confidence, it's Giroud. But if they do, it's Werner.
If it's a confidence, I agree. If you're basing it on now, I put Giroud. But you said at their best. At their best, Werner goes to that team above any other striker. Thank you.
That's the team. I hate this team, man. It stinks, bro.
Why does it stink?
Nah, the three at the back is just it stinks, man.
I beg with you for the back. I hate this formation. I actually despise it. I hate it so much.
Let's do another one then.
Let's do what do you reckon? 4-3-3.
Yeah.
I reckon he plays with that in PSG.
All right, cool. We're gonna do another two teams. So we're now gonna do the current best team that's our opinion with the formation of 4-3-3, and then we're gonna do another one with transfer targets who we believe Chelsea should be after.
Okay.
Okay, that one will be good.
Okay, so we're saying 4-3-3, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful stuff. So Mendy, of course.
Yep.
No doubt. Chilwell,
obviously. Yeah.
Yep.
Chilwell.
Who would you put here? For the centre back pairing.
I still go Zuma and
I'd go
Thiago
Zuma Silva.
That's what I was gonna say. Zuma Silva.
Yeah. I think Zuma is such a good defender, but
I think he don't see three at the back. That's why. You notice we played him in the middle because the goal we conceded against Southampton.
Yeah,
we should have conceded because he literally he played in the middle that day, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
He doesn't. Jimmy should never play in the middle of the back three ever.
No.
He never played on the Conte as well.
No, he didn't. He was alone during contest, bro.
Hey, see, here's an issue because we don't actually have a DM. So who are you gonna put there?
Kante. I know he's not a DM. I know he's more box to box, but I just put Kante there.
Yeah, okay then. These are 2-8s.
Mount,
hands time.
I don't know, Havertz. I put Havertz there, Or even I think it's rude to not put Kovacic.
It's quite rude. I can't lie. It's weird though. I think Kovacic probably suits a double pivot.
Yeah, Kovacic in a double pivot is probably his best.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you had a proper like almost a number 10 playing here, you could play like a 4-3-2 in there, and then
but I think he's not going to get in the team above Mason Mount, and I don't think he should get in the team above Kante. Like, I know he's not been. People say he's not been the same for like a couple of years, but I still think Kante is our best player in this team.
I heard it.
Yeah.
And then our two wingers. Who are we saying?
See, this is where it's tight because if it's at their best, from what we've seen, I think you have to go with Pulisic.
Yeah.
However,
Pulisic at the end of last season.
I'd rather put Hudson-Odoi there because Hudson-Odoi has been very, very good this season. Not very, very good, but he's since Tuchel has arrived, or since he's returned from his injury, he's been good.
Yeah.
Hudson-Odoi. And then who's on the right?
Ziyech.
And then your favorite guy.
He's not my favorite guy, fam. But back your players, isn't it?
Yeah, this team's alright. I can't lie. I prefer this. I do prefer this, man. Now moving on, let's keep the team on like this. Transfers.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the players we bringing in to elevate this side?
See, I don't think the only way I see him buying Haaland is if we play a two up front because I don't think he's going to bench Werner unless he wants to persist with this.
I'm benching Werner.
If you get Haaland, you have to bench Werner. That's the thing.
No. But the point I'm trying to make is I only see us buying Haaland if we're playing two up front.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, they're not going to bench Werner.
Yeah, so it's like a little and large thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they're not going to do it.
Well, we're going to do 4-4-2.
or 3-5-2 or something like that. That's I get how I see us playing. Or like the way PSG played. I think they play like under Tuchel. They play like a 4-4-2. What like some weird 4-4-2 formation.
So are we gonna keep it as a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2?
It's just that's the point I'm trying to make. It depends on how we want to go into next season. Because if we buy Haaland, I'm telling you, we're going to play 2 up front.
Yeah.
This is tough. So what's the likelihood of us getting Haaland?
40%, 30%.
It
just depends. I just think it depends.
Yeah. It depends who's in for him. I know I am almost certain he won't go to United because of his dad. So it's like if City, Barca come in for him, I don't think we have a chance. But
actually, no, I don't think Barcelona. I always see like if City like bids for him, he probably will go to City because of his dad. His dad used to play for them. And if
Barca are broke boys right now.
Yeah,
Barca's skint.
I mean, if Barca had good piece, he would probably go Barca or Real.
Yeah, if Real bid for him, he's going to Real. No hesitation.
Is he? Because I think Zidane's still going to play Benzema. Zidane loves Benzema. He's not dropping Benzema.
That's true, but Zidane could get sacked, bro. You don't know that.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
Would you say we need another DM?
Yeah, we do need a DM. But before we go on to that, are we keeping Haaland in or are we taking him out?
Again, bro, I'm saying it depends. Obviously, I want Haaland. We all want Haaland, but I just generally feel like it depends.
Fuck it. We're going to leave Haaland in there. What other positions are we looking at then?
Goalkeeper.
New keeper. I'd say Donnarumma.
Thank you very much. Yes.
I
think Donnarumma is available for free.
Yeah,
I'll just put.
I'm pretty sure anyone's able to get him on a thingy free next season or summer.
Yeah, I think this summer you can get it for free.
So.
I would go for Donnarumma.
That man's been 21 for 7 years at this point.
He has 200 Serie A appearances at the age of 21.
Yeah, he started when he was 16 as well.
That is mad.
That's ridiculous, bruv. Ridiculous. All right,
Would
so
you say we need a centre back?
I would like a new centre back, but in this market, who is there?
They're going to look at young boys.
Koundé is a shout, but I don't know. I couldn't imagine us going for Koundé.
I think the only centre back I saw us going for was Upamecano.
Yep, and he's obviously way to Bayern.
Because he's at Bayern, I don't see us signing anyone.
Yeah, I can't see us signing a centre back. No, I reckon he's Madrid.
He's done.
Wait, one player I was hearing about was Sule from Bayern, but I don't.
He's the boss. That man doesn't.
That man is a boss, bro. But the thing is, doesn't he get injured quite a lot?
Yeah.
I feel like he's very injury prone. That's his only problem. Otherwise, I would say yes. Let's get him.
The thing is, I don't know. I don't think I'd take Zula.
Why? Why'd you say that?
He's defensively solid, but as soon as you're past him, he's not catching you. I reckon Giroud might be able to outrun that man.
Really?
He's really
at the
Northern Ireland played Germany, and our striker's like 6'2", not fast at all, and I'm pretty sure he spun Zula.
I was going on FIFA.
It's quite fast. Hey, but let's be real. Is he a big upgrade to Zuma? No.
Not really, you know.
No.
I mean, the only bad thing about Zuma's game is just sometimes he makes dumb mistakes.
Yeah.
I think that's overstated, man. I don't think he makes that many mistakes like that.
Okay, so would you say the Southampton goal, would you say that's his fault?
You know what? I haven't looked at it properly again. But people are saying that he was ball watching.
Yeah, it was literally a pass through the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do hear that. Maybe his concentration can be a bit off, but he's not really someone that makes calamitous mistakes that often. Maybe he's just more down to the concentration and he just switches off here and there. But so let's be honest, I don't see Zuma being our centre back for next season.
Why do you say that?
The fact that Tuchel doesn't even rate him now.
But I feel like Tuchel doesn't rate him because of the system we play.
Yeah.
Because if you go for a fullback, everybody, in my opinion, it should be known that Zuma is the second best centre back we have. But if you're going for the three at the back, I wouldn't play Zuma because unless you want to play him on one of the two sides I don't really feel like it plays to his strengths. He's not really a progressor of the ball.
No.
It's not really what he's good at.
I do hear that. So, are we going to leave the back four?
It just all depends on Tuchel because I just pray we play with back four next season because I can't take this back three shit anymore.
Yeah. No.
Back freeze just pains my life.
Yeah, trust me, it's awful.
What were you saying? Because one of these men have to drop for this guy.
At least you know, I rate that. But the thing, even with Kante, like he could even leave himself, you know.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like he may leave this summer.
Oh.
I genuinely feel like, oh, maybe this summer or next summer.
I could see Kante going to PSG.
Yeah, like a PSG or something.
Who do we replace him with?
Declan Rice.
Yep.
I was chatting shit when you go put it in there.
Declan Rice. I don't think they're gonna buy him.
I don't want them to buy him. I like Declan Rice.
I want Rice, but I can't see us getting him, especially if West Ham get Europe.
They would never get in Europe. I'm telling you that now. But like,
I haven't heard us being linked with that many midfielders recently. It's been Haaland, Sancho, and Sula that I've heard.
wait, we linked with Sancho again.
Oh no!
Apparently.
No, we shouldn't get Sancho, bro.
Why?
Because again, system. And I know Sancho's the better player, but actually no, that's what reminds me. We need another winger, you know. But I think we need like a backup winger because
Yeah.
we don't
The thing
have
with
enough.
the midfield though, we have so many midfielders.
Yeah,
Like it's an unnecessarily large amount.
And remember the guys on loan as well.
Yeah,
see
the
what happens
Conor
with them.
Gallagher and stuff.
Yeah. It's actually quite hard to do Chelsea's transfer window. I know we're only in March anyway, so I mean, I think that's a bit tough. So maybe for another time we'll do that. But right now, is a tough one to do. But just for the last topic, what's our future looking under Tuchel like? What's our, from what we've seen so far? What are we gathering? You know, so David, what you see in the future like under Tuchel?
I see it. I see it going potentially two ways. It's either we can become very, very successful and continue to build the momentum and potentially challenge for the season next season. But I can also see it that the players lose faith and he ends up getting sacked. I have no faith. I have no faith in Chelsea the way we are. That's just my opinion, really.
And Jack, what's your thoughts?
Personally, I think it's depending on our next 6 results. That's going to decide what our future is going to be like. Because United, Liverpool, Everton, Leeds, and Atletico, that can decide what we're going to go on. If we're going to push on, or if we're just going to fall apart. If it's like the honeymoon period right now, or if it's actually we're going to be serious about it. If we're actually going to get results or not, I think it depends on these next 6 matches.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I think with Chelsea is one of them ones we just have to see it, man. You know, the ones Chelsea, you can't predict Chelsea at the end of the day because, I mean, nothing straightforward under Chelsea, really. Let's be honest. Any final thoughts? Anything anybody wants to bring up?
What score do you see the Man United game being? I think we should make a team for like the squad we think is going to play against Man United on Sunday.
You want to make a team?
Yeah.
It's up to you, bro.
Right, one sec. Okay. Let's do that. So the typical 5 at the back.
I pray he changes that formation on Sunday.
I think he will in the future.
I can't take it. I know he will probably change it eventually, but I think that's another reason why it kind of stops us from scoring a lot more goals because we're basically giving up a creative player for another defensive player.
Yeah.
So Mendy's definitely going to start. I think it's the same back three, innit? Because
wait, is Thiago not fit still?
Nope, Thiago's not fit.
I put Chris. Let's be. Who's on? Oh, Alonso.
Yep.
Alonso.
Unfortunately.
Who are you saying as right wing back?
It'll be Hudson Odoi.
Yeah.
Midfield 2. I think I see Kante playing.
I reckon Kante and Jorginho.
No, I think it'll be Kante and Kovacic. More likely to play with Kante and Jorginho. But at the same time, I can see Jorginho playing because we need that player to be able to distribute. Although I'd say that Kovacic can do it, it's just sometimes
It's not his
the final
strongest.
ball is awful.
Yeah, it's not his strongest. This guy's gonna probably play in at Werner.
Bro, I want to back just for your hatred of him.
Yeah. If he gets a hat trick, Josh, you will never live
I'll
it
give it to him,
down.
innit? I have to give it to him if he bags in it. But yeah.
But I can't lie. I mean, with a team like this. But I can also see, do you see, say if we're playing like a team like, I don't know, even like a team like Liverpool, do you see like Werner going up front and they take out Giroud for, I don't know, a Havertz or a Ziyech to hit them on the break?
Oh, if you play the Liverpool.
Yeah, or when we play Liverpool. Because I know about United, they don't really play a high line, so.
I don't know. I think he probably. I don't know how he looks at Tammy because usually when he wants to play with someone more mobile up front, you usually play Tammy up front, innit? But I don't know if he rates Tammy at all, to be honest.
Even the thing is, the narrative that Tammy's been shit under Tuchel. I don't really think he has. I just think he's just injuries.
Yeah.
He's been injured.
I do feel
I think he's just been average. Just
I do feel
not
like
good,
Tuchel's
not
been
bad.
slightly unfair with him though, because obviously he's taken him off at halftime twice. So and that's a bit unfair when you can look at others, you can look at Werner, and you can look at others that haven't
But
really
I would say
played that well.
Werner. The person I would say, the thing that really pissed me off,
Mm-hmm.
on Saturday when we played Southampton,
Yeah.
Lonzo was awful.
Yep.
Lonzo was so shit. And I didn't get why he took off Hudson-Odoi after 19, 21 minutes and he kept Alonso on. I didn't understand that. So I feel like he does kind of have some favorites in the squad.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, every manager will always have people they look to more than the other. I mean, it's just life, innit? So with the Liverpool thing, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. When's the Liverpool game? On Monday or something?
Thursday.
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 Oh, sugar. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Because if Liverpool lose another game, I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
The thing is with Liverpool, it might be Adrian in that.
Oh, because of Alisson.
Wait, what's his name? Injured?
Alisson's dad. Alisson's dad drowned 2 days ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, back in Brazil.
Wait, has he gone to Brazil then?
I'm not too sure, but even still, his mindset might not be there. Yeah, never do actually, because Klopp didn't get to go home for his mum's funeral.
That's actually so sad. I feel sorry for Liverpool, but fuck Liverpool though. But I feel sorry for Klopp and Alisson. I actually didn't know that his dad drowned.
Yeah.
May their souls rest in peace, man. That's sad.
Amen.
But yeah, man. That's it for another episode. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. As usual, make sure you check out the first episode. Make sure you, follow the socials, the Insta and the Twitter in the description below. We'll catch you again soon. Peace.